And now for something completely different.
Welcome to another episode of the Bros of Bourbon, as you can see by this text right here. Today I will be diverting ever so slightly from the usual formula, as I will be filling this barrel aging device, or cask as some call it, with some bourbon. Now I've already conditioned this mini barrel with filtered water over the last 5 days, so it's all ready to rock. Hopefully by the time this video is over, you viewers at home or in the office will be intrigued enough to try this out for yourselves. Now this particular cask I received from a company called Sophia's Findings. It set me back around $45 plus tax, and I received it in just about 2 weeks, which is a lot faster than expected, allowing for the custom engraving and shipping. Now as you can see, it has a laser engraving that turned out quite nice. I picked from a few options for styles. This particular one is the Times New Roman style. It's got a hair on there, sorry, don't mind that. But all in all, turned out quite solid. There's no leaks to speak of. I would highly recommend this product for someone looking to age whiskey or beer and try their hand for not a whole lot of money up front. There were some wood chips when I dumped the first batch of water, but that's to be expected, and upon dumping the second batch there were none. Now I'm hoping the water conditioning didn't strip away any of what this barrel has to offer. I'm going to fill it up with bourbon today, and in a few months pull some out and compare it. So the bourbon I chose to take this journey is no other than Rebel Yell, a very tasty 80 proof wheated bourbon distilled at the Heaven Hill Distillery in Louisville, Kentucky. Now, this is an awesome award-winning spirit that is super affordable if you're afraid of spending too much money on experimenting with a cask. Each bottle only cost me around $15 in my local liquor depot, making the overall investment for this project around $60. You will need just a few items to fill this barrel up. Now I purchased a 2-liter cask, and each of these bottles are 750 milliliters, so I won't quite be filling this barrel completely, but I should still get good surface coverage with the 1.5 liters. You will also be needing a funnel that can snugly fit into the hole at the top of the cask. Steel if possible. Also get yourself a small rocks glass for you to test the bourbon out before filling. The very first step is conditioning your barrel. This particular barrel came with instructions on how to water condition it to ensure proper sealing and prevent any leaking. It took around 4 days total, and all in all the construction of the barrel seems top notch. I didn't seem to have any noticeable leaks or issues. Step 2 is preparing the bourbon for filling by stripping each bottle of its restraints. Feel free to pop one open. Now don't let the rubber cork discourage you. This is still very good bourbon for the price, but the packaging is admittedly very Spartan. This is a pretty widely accepted bottom shelf bourbon created by Heaven Hill. However, I do enjoy the flavor quite a bit, and I'm excited to use it for this project. Go ahead and pour yourself a little bit to taste it. Rebel Yell is a very flavorful whiskey with vanilla and raisin notes, but I personally find its taste to be a little sharp in my mouth, so I'm hoping the oak will smooth it out a little bit and make it that much more flavorful. Now step 3 is to daintily relieve your cask of the cork or bung that seals the bunghole. Yes, it is called the bunghole, and insert your funnel into the bunghole. Make sure to use a solid construction, and make sure that it goes deep enough that you don't lose any whiskey in the process, and preferably get a wide mouth funnel because dripping is the enemy. Now using your hand to support the cask, begin to fill slowly. Overpouring can lead to heartache. Just to give a little insight into why I'm doing this, all whiskey is aged in charred oak barrels, much like this one, and the aging process allows for the infusion of oaky, smoky flavors that give bourbon its unique flavor array. And I'm hoping to increase the flavor profile of this particular whiskey by essentially double oaking it. Now check for any drips or leaks. It appears that we are good. There was a little bit of moisture there, but I think it's simply water. Begin adding the second bottle, again holding for safety. Sorry, got a little excited there. Now this barrel is small, so more bourbon will be in contact with the surface, allowing for faster aging than in the large 50-gallon casks like what the big boys use. Again, there will be a little extra room in this cask, but that's okay. Now go ahead and wipe up any accidents you had along the way. It appears we're good, no leaks that are noticeable anyway. Now last but not least, be sure to stick your bung in your bunghole, creating an airtight seal within the cask. Now you will want to let this age for at least 5 months to really capitalize on the flavor, though I'm sure even a week in here would probably be enough to denote some flavor to the spirit, but we're going to let it age for a while. So synchronize your watch so you know when to check back in with the barrel. When I filmed this video, it was the 11th of October. So in a couple of months, you can pop this bad boy open and try out your double oaked whiskey. Keep in mind you will have to remove the bung when you go to pour a glass, or else there will not be any airflow in the cask and nothing will come out of the tap. In summary, I'm very pleased with my purchase thus far. Maybe in a few months I won't be singing the same tune, but I'm relatively hopeful that when I revisit this cask, I will be met with a much more well-rounded and smoky bourbon than what I went in with. If you're looking for an affordable entry into barrel aging with some flair, definitely check out Sophia's findings on Amazon. It is one of the cheaper options for mini casks on Amazon, but it would appear they did not sacrifice quality for the price. Now, being that it is my first time using a miniature aging cask, I didn't want to risk anything super expensive. I hope you guys enjoyed taking this journey with me. If you want to see more informative videos like this one on our Better Multimedia page, let us know in the comments. And be sure to check back in a few months for when I give this guy a try and see how the whiskey has changed. Until then, have a great day.